Welcome back to EVS lessons for grade 3 with me, Pankhuri. We have seen till now that Ncert books help children understand the essential concepts of environmental science through easy story narrations, activities and games, or practical examples which are not only easy to relate but also easy to comprehend by children. So, in continuation, today we will take up lesson 7, Saying Without Speaking, of our EVS Ncert book for students of class 3. This lesson, Saying Without Speaking, helps us understand about the importance of sense organs, and just like our speech and language, how our eyes, face, hands, etc. are equally important to communicate our thoughts. To begin with, it becomes imperative to understand what are sense organs. Well, children, I am sure you already know that sense organs are the organs which help us to perceive and respond to our surroundings. They are so important because they give us the power to not only understand but also appreciate our environment. For example, eyes are the organs that help us to see. Nose helps all of us to smell different fragrances which may be pleasant or unpleasant. Music and or noises can be heard through our ears. We can taste the different foods with the help of the tongue, while we touch or feel different things through the skin. So children, we now have understood that eyes, ears, skin, nose, tongue are the 5 sense organs, and we must consider ourselves to be blessed if all these organs are properly functioning in our body. However, children, we must also empathize with the people who are not so blessed and support them with all the help, courage that we can provide them with. The people who either have any missing organ or have any organ which is not functioning properly are known as disabled or differently abled. For example, people who are unable to hear are called deaf, while those who cannot speak are called dumb. Blind are the people who are unable to see. At the onset of the lesson, I had told you that our hands, face, eyes can also be used effectively to communicate our thoughts. The perfect and easiest way to understand this is to note the various dance mudras or hand movements, face or eye gestures during any dance performance. For example, the famous Indian classical dance of Bharatanatyam is performed through various movements which include hand and facial gestures. Similarly, have you observed how anyone's face expresses happiness, sadness, displeasure, or annoyance without using the language of words? Indeed, children, in all these pictures which you saw, it is observed that the inner feelings are expressed not in words but through the face and eyes only. Moving on to understand yet another essential sense organ, that is the organ of taste. It is essential to know what are taste buds. First, the sensory organs found on the tongue which allow us to experience different tastes, that is sweet, salty, sour or bitter, are known as the taste buds. Thus, our sense organ of taste functions with the help of these taste buds. Dear children, our skin helps us feel all things we come in contact with. Therefore, it is known as the sense organ of touch. Please be aware that knowledge of touch is as much essential for you as much is the understanding of good and bad touch. A good touch is a touch which shows care, love, help for each other. For example, hugging and holding hands. While as a bad touch is a touch which is uncomfortable or disliked and gives a feeling to be stopped right away. For example, hitting, kicking or touching private parts. With that, we come to the end of our lesson. Thank you all for being such patient listeners like always. I hope as much as you enjoyed watching the video, it was also helpful to make you understand the necessary ideas of expression without speech, that is, saying without speaking.